What's up, guys, and welcome back to my channel. Michael Morales shared that he is aiming for a return to the octagon in June, though nothing is confirmed yet. He explained that talks are still ongoing, and everything remains uncertain for now. He said maybe June, maybe later, and maybe a big opportunity is coming soon. When asked about possible opponents, he stayed calm and honest, saying he is open to options. He mentioned JDM as a possible matchup and called it a firefight in the making. He also briefly mentioned Islam as another possibility. Morales sounded confident, focused, and motivated, believing that belt time is coming soon. And before we continue, make sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe to help support the channel. Moving on to another news, Sean O'Malley has shared his thoughts on Petr Yan's possible return fight and believes taking a rematch against Merab would be a major mistake. Yan recently underwent serious back surgery, and reports suggest he could be sidelined for several months. Despite the UFC reportedly promising Merab a rematch, O'Malley warned that jumping straight into such a demanding fight could be dangerous for Yan's long-term health and career. Speaking on his podcast, O'Malley explained that he strongly dislikes the idea of Yan coming back from back surgery and immediately facing one of the most relentless wrestlers in the division. He said that rushing recovery after a major injury can have serious consequences. Drawing from personal experience, he admitted that he rushed his own return after hip problems and paid the price. He emphasized that a back injury is far more serious and unpredictable, making the situation even riskier. O'Malley said he does not know how extensive Yan's surgery was, but everything about it sounds bad. In his view, fighting Merab within a year of back surgery sounds like a terrible decision. He questioned how anyone could go through a full training camp, especially one that involves heavy wrestling, while still recovering from such a serious procedure. He then joked that if Yan is coming back from surgery, fighting him would make more sense. O'Malley openly admitted that he is not a strong wrestler and does not rely on grappling. He said he would not be shooting for takedowns or forcing intense clinch battles, which would be much easier on Yan's body. According to O'Malley, it simply makes more sense for Yan to face him first before taking on Merab. He believes that matchup would be safer, more competitive, and better for rebuilding confidence. He also acknowledged that he has struggled recently, pointing out that he is 1-2 in his last 3 fights. Even so, he remains confident that his style is a better fit for Yan's comeback and long-term success. Moving on to another news, Justin Gaethje has been openly trashing Paddy Pimblett following UFC 324, making it clear that he was not impressed by Paddy's comments before their fight. In the days after the event, Gaethje and his team responded through several videos, breaking down what Paddy had been saying in the lead-up. Now, another clip has surfaced, adding more fuel to the rivalry. During a video on Demetrius Johnson's YouTube channel, where several fighters took part in a football-style game, Gaethje shared his honest thoughts about the matchup. He admitted he was shocked that Paddy never really committed to shooting for takedowns. He explained that with all the movement and pressure, it was difficult for Paddy to find the right moment. Gaethje described how he kept circling, staying active, and never backing straight up. He went on to say that every time Paddy tried to close the distance, he was ready to respond with leg kicks. Although Paddy did land some kicks early, Gaethje said they were not powerful enough to slow him down. Once he realized he could walk through them, he felt complete control of the fight. From that point on, he believed the momentum was fully in his favor. Gaethje also praised his own approach, mixing movement with overhands and constant pressure. He pointed out that Paddy only had one predictable entry and struggled to adapt. Overall, Justin Gaethje sounded confident, blunt, and unapologetic, making it clear that he believes he exposed major flaws in Paddy Pimblett's game. Moving on to another news, Israel Adesanya has revealed a surprising behind-the-scenes story that never became public until now. According to Adesanya, he was supposed to fight RDR on short notice last year, but the entire plan collapsed after he suffered an injury during training. The matchup had already been lined up, and it would have been his first ever short notice fight in the UFC. This detail makes the situation even more interesting, because Adesanya has always been known as a full camp fighter. Throughout his career, he has relied on structured preparation, long training camps, and carefully planned build-ups. He has never been the type to step in as a late replacement. Taking a fight on 5 or 6 weeks' notice would have been completely new territory for him, and a major shift from his usual approach. Unfortunately, the injury shut everything down before anything could be announced. There were no rumors, no leaks, and no public discussion. The opportunity disappeared almost as quickly as it appeared, leaving fans completely unaware that such a fight was ever close to happening. Speaking about the situation, Adesanya explained that he was already in training and mentally preparing for competition. When the offer came, he was ready to jump in and challenge himself in a new way. He admitted that he found the idea exciting, especially because he had never experienced that type of short-notice pressure before. However, the injury took that moment away from him, just as he was getting ready to embrace it. Looking back now, Adesanya believes that everything happened for a reason. In hindsight, he feels that missing out on that fight may have been the best thing for his long-term career. He has since shifted his focus to the next chapter and is now preparing to face Joe Pyfer. This upcoming matchup represents a different direction and a fresh opportunity for Adesanya. Instead of rushing into a risky situation, he is once again approaching his career with patience, reflection, and a renewed sense of purpose, determined to make the most of every moment inside the octagon. Moving on to another news. Israel Adesanya has opened up about his thoughts on retirement and admitted that while he has considered it, he still feels he has a few fights left. He said he knows the number is less than 10 and believes it will not go past that. He explained that if he fights now and once more later in the year, that could be 2 fights. If he maintains that pace, he could still compete next year. Looking ahead, he said he cannot clearly see past 2027 and is unsure about 2028. Adesanya admitted he is on the tail end of his career, can see the finish line getting closer, and is focused on enjoying the journey at his own pace. Moving on to another news, Movsar Evloev has sent a clear warning to Lerone Murphy ahead of their highly anticipated clash. In a recent appearance on MMA Junkie, Evloev made it clear that he is not interested in winning by points or playing it safe. Instead, he is focused on getting a finish, believing that only a dominant and decisive victory will finally earn him a long-awaited title shot. For Evloev, this fight represents more than just another step in the rankings. It is a chance to prove that he belongs at the very top of the division. What surprised many fans is Evloev's revelation that the UFC has not officially labeled this matchup as a title eliminator. Despite both fighters being undefeated and ranked near the top, there is still no guarantee that the winner will receive an immediate opportunity at the belt. This uncertainty has sparked debate across the MMA community, with many questioning who could possibly be next in line if not the winner of this bout. Evloev acknowledged Murphy's striking ability and gave him respect as a dangerous opponent. However, he remained confident that he holds the advantage in every area of the game. In his view, the difference will not come down to one specific skill. Instead, it will be his complete package, including wrestling pressure, positional control, cardio, and overall MMA intelligence, that separates him from the rest. He believes this combination will be too much for Murphy to handle over the course of the fight. When asked whether the UFC had promised a title shot to the winner, Evloev said he had heard nothing official. He explained that while it seems obvious from the outside that this should be an eliminator, no one from the promotion has confirmed it. Still, he feels that this fight is supposed to carry that meanings, even without formal recognition. Evloev also admitted that he does not want to go 5 hard rounds. He said that beating a fighter at Murphy's level is already special, but he wants to do something extra by finishing the fight early. He plans to push the pace and look for opportunities in the opening rounds. While he stressed that he is not underestimating Murphy, he made it clear that he believes he is better everywhere. He described Murphy as a solid striker with good fundamentals, but said he does not see anything truly special that concerns him. For Evloev, this is a statement fight, a moment to silence doubts and force the UFC's hand. Many analysts expect him to rely heavily on his wrestling to control the fight, but Evloev seems determined to combine pressure, dominance, and aggression to secure the most convincing win of his career. Moving on to another news, Jimmy Crute has shared a heartfelt health update from his hospital bed after suffering a serious injury in training. The Australian fighter was forced to withdraw from his scheduled fight against Dustin Jacoby at UFC 325 in Australia after rupturing his ACL completely. Doctors confirmed that the injury required surgery, and the recovery process is expected to keep him out of action for much of 2026. Just hours after undergoing the procedure, Crute took to social media to thank his fans and supporters for standing by him during this difficult time. Despite the setback, he remained calm, optimistic and focused on the long road ahead. In his video message, he explained that the surgery had gone well and that he was staying overnight in the hospital for observation. He expressed deep gratitude for the prayers, messages, and well wishes he had received. Crute said he could already feel positive signs in his recovery, noting that his quads were firing again only a few hours after surgery. He shared that he felt strong mentally and emotionally, viewing this moment as a new challenge rather than a defeat. His confidence and determination were clear as he spoke about rebuilding himself step by step. He promised fans that he would return stronger, wiser, and more motivated than ever. With a positive mindset and strong support system, Jimmy Crute is now fully focused on rehabilitation, recovery, and proving that setbacks only make champions more resilient. Moving on to another news, Andrei Arlovski continues to defy the odds with his latest performance inside the BKFC ring. At 47 years old, time seems to be nothing more than a number for the Pitbull, who added another championship to his Hall of Fame combat resume with a stoppage victory over Ben Rothwell at BKFC Knucklemania 6. The win alone was impressive, but Arlovski's story goes far beyond the cage. Ahead of the fight, he revealed that he is a 3-time cancer survivor, making his longevity in combat sports even more remarkable. Speaking in an interview with The Boys in the Back, Arlovski reflected on his journey, saying that while he is happy with the victory over Rothwell, he is even prouder of having overcome cancer. He explained that he still feels he has a couple of years left to compete, but ultimately, beating cancer 3 times already makes him a winner. He emphasized that whether he won or lost the fight against Rothwell, it would not change the fact that surviving cancer was the ultimate achievement. Arlovski summed it up with his trademark energy, saying he feels great and invoking the Nike, just do it mentality. Arlovski also shared more details about his medical battles, explaining that doctors removed a tumor from his kidney and took out 28 lymph nodes as part of his treatment. He recounted his cancer timeline. The first occurrence was in 2010, the second in 2013, and most recently, on February 24th, a year prior, a team from the University of Miami removed a kidney tumor and performed extensive lymph node surgery, followed by chemotherapy. He admitted that for years he was not ready to speak about his battles, but now he feels it is important to share his story to inspire others. Arlovski launched the Zarlovski Method, a new project aimed at motivating people and helping them overcome challenges. He revealed that reading the messages of fans who felt inspired brought him to tears, highlighting how much impact sharing his journey has had. He concluded with a powerful message to everyone. Never give up, cherish life, and keep fighting, because the most important thing is to keep moving forward and embracing the beauty of life. Moving on to another news. Jon Jones has shared his reaction to the potential matchup between Justin Gaethje and Ilia. Now that Gaethje holds the UFC interim lightweight belt, he has been calling for a showdown with the champion and wants the fight to take place on the White House card. If that matchup becomes official, it is still unclear who Jon Jones would support. Recently, Helen Ye caught up with Jones at a celebrity football match and asked him about his favorite fighter. Jon said that his favorite fighter to watch has always been Anderson Silva, calling him unbelievable. He then added that right now, Ilia gets him excited and described him as pure dynamite. When Helen mentioned rumors about Gaethje versus Ilia headlining the White House event, Jones reacted with surprise and humor. He said it would be crazy and jokingly apologized to Gaethje. His comments showed respect for both fighters while highlighting his admiration for Ilia's current form and exciting style. Moving on to another news, Ilia has just sent a massive warning shot toward Justin Gaethje, and it is aimed directly at the White House stage. Just days after Justin confirmed that he and Ilia are set to headline the event in June, Ilia's camp went into full attack mode. The message was simple, ruthless, and confident. They are predicting a first-round knockout in the very first exchange with no long fight and no slow build-up. According to them, Gaethje could end up like Charles Oliveira, knocked out cold on the canvas. Ilia's coach recently gave a Spanish interview where he revealed that the team has already begun studying Justin's style in detail. He explained that they are breaking down his patterns, habits, and tendencies and feel completely prepared for what he brings. Inside the camp, the belief is strong that Gaethje is a bad stylistic matchup for Ilia. Their confidence level is extreme. They are not talking about a close or competitive battle. They are talking about a fast and brutal finish. The coach also addressed the narrative surrounding Gaethje's last performance against Paddy. Ilia's team does not see that fight as proof of some new evolution in Justin's game. Instead, they believe it simply showed a major skill gap. In their view, Paddy's limited ability made Justin look dominant, and that performance tells them very little about how he will handle someone at Ilia's level. Breaking down the fight technically, the coach pointed to the opening exchange as the key moment. He said he is 100% certain the fight would end in the first round and likely in the first exchange. He criticized Justin for exchanging wildly without paying attention to defensive gaps. He noted that Gaethje rarely changed levels and only did it once in the previous fight, despite being capable of doing it much more. He also highlighted issues with Paddy's defense, saying his guard was reckless and poorly structured, which made things easier for Justin. According to the coach, they are more interested in how Gaethje reacts when he is truly pressured and dominated, and they have studied past fights to understand that side of him. The coach made it clear that when Ilia connects cleanly, no one walks forward. He warned that even if Justin is strong and determined, he will not be able to absorb Ilia's power. If he tries, the same fate that happened to Oliveira will happen again. He added that Gaethje has several bad habits that he has analyzed over a long period of time. Those habits, he believes, will cost him dearly on fight night if they appear again.